This is the story of the tortoise.
The tortoise.
The tortoise. This is the story of the tortoise. The tortoise and the hare. The hare?
Yeah, the hare.
The tortoise and the hare.
Once upon a time, there was a tortoise named Toby. How do you do? And a hare named Hippie.
Hi, all.
One day, Toby the tortoise was plodding slowly along through the meadow when Hippie the hare came bounding up.
Toby, how you ever gonna get anywhere? You're the slowest turtle.
I am a tortoise.
Tortoise, turtle, what's the difference?
A tortoise is a turtle that lives on the land.
Turtle, schmurtle, tortoise, schmorters. Any way you call it, you're so slow, if you walked any slower, you'd be going backwards. Compared to you, a snail is the king of speed, and molasses is the fastest thing on earth.
That's how it was every time these two met. But this time, it was more than the tortoise could bear. And right in front of all the animals, he said,
Since my good friend Hippie the hare, that oversized rabbit with the undersized brain, is indubitably my superior in speed, he will not be afraid to accept my challenge to a race.
What? You? Challenge me? A tortoise challenge a hare? You must be kidding. I can run cycles around you.
Do you or do you not accept my challenge?
Of course I accept.
Then let us proceed with the race.
The course was agreed upon by the animals of the forest who had gathered around, and the fox was chosen as judge. A hush fell over the crowd as the two contestants braced themselves at the starting line.
On your mark, get set, go!
Almost before you could say scat, the hare was out of sight, while the tortoise plodded along at his usual slow pace.
Look at that! I've lost him! That stupid tortoise is so far behind he'll never catch up with me. I'll stop and wait for him.
He waited for a long time, but then he began to get sleepy.
Ah, boy, that old Toby, he'll never get here. I got plenty of time, and I think I'll just lay me down and take a quick nap while I'm waiting. I'll finish the race later, when it's cooler.
What's the use of hurrying your whole life through? What's the use of worrying about things you gotta do? There's lots of time tomorrow to get things done. Oh, what's the use of worrying when you can snooze in the sun?
Ah, boy. Crazy tortoise.
But the tortoise wasn't snoozing in the sun. He kept plodding stubbornly along, never stopping for an instant. Up hills, down gullies, on and on he went. Suddenly, as he came to the last turn in the road, he spied Hippie the hare a scant 100 yards from the finish line.
Sound asleep. He looks so peaceful. I shan't even disturb him. I'll just keep right on going.
And all the animals gathered round the finish line. They could hardly believe their eyes as they saw the tortoise about to cross the line, the winner of the race. The sound of the cheering startled the sleeping hare, and he awoke with a start.
Huh? What's that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. It's the tortoise crossing the finish line. Oh, no. Oh, me. Oh, my. Oh, no.
Too late, he realized what had happened, and he crept off into the woods alone and ashamed, but much wiser for having learned an important lesson.
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. If you wanna be somebody and get someplace, remember
What?
slow and steady wins the race. And that's the moral of the story we love, the tortoise and the hare.